again. Your girl, Tessie. So, it's another great day. I hate gray weather. How many of you hate gray weather? Like the weather where you don't see sun. I hate this weather so freaking much. It makes me sick to my stomach. Weather where from morning till evening, no sun. It's not raining. It's not too cold, but there is no sun. It's just dull moments. I hate the weather so much because it gives me headache. So this is one of the reasons why I hate the weather. Anyways, as usual, I'm waiting for the kids to come out to pick them up and take them to swimming pool because they have swimming pool activities today, swimming pool lesson today to go to. So I'm just here waiting for them. I finished work this afternoon. I'm self-employed for those of you that don't know. I'm a beautician. I do waxing, I do massage, facial, makeup, pedicure, manicure, gel as well. So I also do small shops. Like I cook as well. The only thing I don't cook is Nigerian soup because it's too complicated. Not that I don't know how to cook it. I know how to cook it, but I don't want, I deal more on snacks like meat pie, chin chin, puff puff, and any other Nigerian snacks. I deal with them as well. So what I did today is gel. Then I went to see if I can sharpen this thing because I keep buying this. Look, let me show you guys. I keep buying this. I I have one at home that is new. This is Tronchese now. We call it in Italy. And I hate when they are not sharp, especially when you use them for the cuticles, cuticle. So I have three here and I have one at home. And I went to the Faramenta, it's called Faramenta in Italy, where they do, where they sharpen knife and every other thing to get it done because I'm tired of buying it. I have four already at home. And I know I need more, but that will be when I open a studio. I will buy more, but right now, I have like four already in the house, and they're not cutting the cuticles the way I want. Like, use it to cut the cuticles this way to clean under the cuticle because I don't like using the scissors on. There is the scissors on, but I don't like using the scissors because I learned with this. Like, I studied the beautician with this here, and for those of you that don't know, in Italy, if you want to become a certified beautician including massage, facial, pedicure, manicure, gel, everything that has to do with beauty. We, if you want to specialize on it, you do like I did all the course in 3 years. So now I have a spa certificate. I can open a spa tomorrow if I decide to open a spa. With my certificate, I can open a spa tomorrow. I know a lot of people think that is when I left YouTube that I just went for makeup school. No, I didn't go for make I didn't go to makeup school. The school I went to, we did makeup, we did a lot of things. So I had the certificate that puts everything together. And inside the whole thing, I'm now to choose the one I want to specialize on more, but I'm still able to do the rest of the things that has to do with beauty. So I can do everything, but if I want tomorrow to specialize, just to pick one or two things and specialize on that, I can do that and just start doing only that thing because that is what I love. But I don't want to do it. I want to still be able to, practice what I studied because that's could cost me a lot of cost me a lot of money and time. So I'm not dropping any of the things I studied. So I went there, they said they don't do this particular one, they do the more of they sharpen, they do knife thing and all of that. So I just came back and just stand here. Tomorrow they gave me an address where to go do the shopping stuff. Waxing. If yeah, I do wax like Brazilian wax, Sheretta, like we say in Italy, Sheretta. I do body wax. everything that has to do with wax. But I'm also going for another course that has to do with beauty as well, because you never get tired of this. Beauty business is something that you upgrade, you add some things that you did not study at school. So by next month I'll be getting another certificate in the beauty industry because I love I love it. Yeah, I do waxing. I actually have a lot of clients for waxing. So yeah, I do waxing as well. So is what it is. If how are you doing Brazilian wax? How did you guys practice that? Yeah, we do like at school. In my school, everything is like one. Everything is like I don't know how will I even explain it now. We have different subjects. Like we do waxing, both theory and practical. Like I know how to use sugar waxing. I know how to use it to do the private, like we call the private part Brazilian waxing. Yeah. So, yeah, I try sugar waxing. I use normal waxing. The only waxing I haven't really tried is the stripe one, the long one, which is commonly used in America. The one I use, I love more is sugar waxing, and the one you use stripe to wax. Yeah, it's a practice. If you it's a practice make perfect. It's kind of fun waxing people and waxing yourself as well, because when you learn to wax people, you also learn to wax yourself as well. Is you I know a lot of people don't like doing waxing, but if you love the job, you have to love it. I was just watching your lasagna video from 2017 when I got a vacation that you were live. Oh, really? I don't know. I have so many things. The food. I'm not tired of my food channel. I'm just sorry that my food channel is just there. I sent my camera to Nigeria. This is one of the reasons why I am not doing more of student at home, because I'm tired of using my phone. I sent my camera to my younger brother, so I'm looking for money to buy a new camera. I wouldn't dare ask my husband for money right now, because that man have put that man into into too much expense, especially this year as well. So I'm looking for money to buy camera to come back on content creation. And then if I buy the camera, I'm actually looking for video editor, because I don't know, I no longer want to be handling everything myself, because I want to be consistent on my food channel. And I also want to be I can handle my vlog channel, but my food channel, I'm looking for when I'm back, fully back, I'm looking for someone that will help me with the video editing. Before Christina and you can hear Cosimo playing by himself in the background. Before Christina and you can hear Cosimo playing by himself in the background. I don't understand. In the video, is it in the on the lasagna video? Cosimo is always playing by himself. But now he's becoming more engaging. He engaged more now because of the sister. The sister is pushing him, is motivating him to do in the video 20. Okay. Yeah, because he was like he loved playing by himself, but now he's trying to engage more. He's following the sister footsteps to engage more. Like yesterday when I talked about yesterday live video I made around this time. I was saying that Christina wants to vlog. She's actually vlogging, but I delete the vlog. the girl the girl is born ready. You know these kids of this generation that are born to carry camera. Christina vlogs, and she kept asking me, Mama, when are you going to start uploading it on YouTube again? Even Cosmo, because they want to get involved. Well, it's just me. They like sharing their daily activities. And if I don't do that, Christina will pick the other phone I have and she will start talking. But the only thing is that she uses Italian. She understands English, but she loves, speaking in Italian language, because that is what she's fluent on. So, I would like to bring them back, just that I don't want them to be too much in front of camera. But they've been disturbing me. They want to, Christina and Cosmo wants to come to YouTube, but There is positive part of YouTube for kids. There is a negative part of it. So I'm thinking about that. They are grown. Christina is in primary one now, while Cosmo is in the last year of primary school. You talk about how amazing the wedding food was, but didn't go into details. What did you have? I'm still waiting for the video man to bring. No, okay. Let's talk. The wedding food was amazing. In the at in that video, I said that the wedding. I don't know if I said it, but let me believe that I said something like that, that the wedding in the North Italy is different from the wedding in the South Italy. They have Italy is Italy, but they have different cultures. So for people that have attended wedding here in the North Italy will not know what I'm about to say. In the South Italy, when you rent a venue, they have catering, catering service inside the venue. So they give you their menu to pick the things. They will offer you the menu, like you will have to pick from the menu that they give you. You want to take out some things, you're allowed to do that. If you want to add some things, you're allowed to do. Like we didn't want fresh fish because I know that I have friends, my Nigerian friends, they don't eat fresh fish. So we had, and most of the my husband's family, they don't like fresh fish even if they are from the South Italy. So we remove everything fresh. So every other menu, every other food that they serve, starting from the refreshment, which is after when you arrive the menu, we use three different space. So when you arrive, the first place, they will serve all the small shops, like different small shops there, and they are all freshly made, nothing like freezer or fridge and all of that. With the drink, that was amazing. Like everybody finished it. If a lot of people, I forgot to tell my friends not to eat too much of that because of the menu, because I know the menu was too much. We reduced until the lady said no, we can no longer take out some things. So the first course is, I don't know how to explain the food, but it's kind of it's so good. It's seafood, it's octopus with potato. It was so good. Like was so good. I need to ask my friends to start sending me pictures that they have of the food because I didn't take any picture with my phone. Then the second, we have two appetizer after the refreshment and the small shops. Very good. Then this first course, we had like two first course as well. Was so delicious. Two second course as well. It was amazing. Like people, my friends were like, the food is too much. They are not. Why is food so much? And that is what I meant by it. North and the South Italy, their wedding. Because when you go to North, South Italian wedding, just clean your stomach a week before going to attending South Italian wedding because there is so much to eat. Like the menu we had is the minimum they can offer, and people still like cry that the food is too much. So the food, I don't have the pictures. I will ask my friends, the people that has the pictures, to start sending me pictures so that you guys will understand what I'm saying, what I mean by the food. And the food was freshly prepared. Every ingredient was fresh. The fruit they use seasonal fruits for it, seasonal fruits and vegetables for it. Everything was super delicious. So I need to show you guys the pictures for you to understand. Meanwhile, if you attend wedding in the North Italy do more of restaurants, or you rent a hall. Like if you must have seen people that do Como Lake events, go to Como Lake for wedding. The venue they use for the Como Lake, after they pay for it, then they pay for a different place for the caterer and all of that. But South Italy is not like that. South Italy, if you're picking a venue, you want to do everything inside the venue, they will offer you catering service as well, and you pay per person. Like that is they charge per person. So I need to find the videos and to show you the food, but the food were so delicious. Like was amazing. Was really, really, the wedding planning was stressful, was freaking stressful that it put me down. What about Yeah, vegetarians, how it works, because when we are choosing menu, like I have one person that that don't eat fish, so we have to communicate with them that there is a table with the name so so and so. The person does not eat fish, including people that has allergy or that has intolerance or vegetarians. They have menu for vegetarians. You just need to communicate and tell them, like, maybe if we have like five vegetarians that are going to be in attendance, you tell them we have so so and so vegetarians, so they will give you a vegetarian menu to pick from. Or someone that has allergy to fish or milk and all of that, they always have menu for every categories. You only need to communicate ahead of time, and when you do that, they will give you the menu they have. So they have different variety of menu. Their menu is not just on a, based on fish and meat and all of that. They have menu for everyone. So it's good. I think American choose experience South Italian wedding and leave Como Lake alone, because to test the real Italian, I know Como Lake is beautiful, and when you go to South Italy deal with something that is called macereria. Macereria is a big kind of old farmer's house. So with stone and full of olive, and inside there you have different gardens. Like where we did our reception, they it's that place is massive, like massive. They can host three weddings a day without you even seeing each other, without the guests seeing, crossing paths with each other. If you want a olive garden wedding, is there, like beautiful. You want to have a hall wedding, is there. You want to have a seaside wedding, is there. South Italy wedding is a vibe to compared to North Italian wedding. And I don't know why Americans haven't discovered it, or maybe because of Lake Como is, everybody is talking about Lake Como, Lake Como, Lake Como, Lake Como. But I think Americans and other foreigners need to go to if you want to experience real Italian culture wedding, should go to South Italy. That is where you eat well. The ambience is spectacular. If you want castle, that is where you get the best castle wedding, Macedonia wedding, seaside wedding. You see this Santorino people are showing all the time. Leave it. Will your mom still come to Italy? My mom's visa, we are still in the process with the embassy. We've sent them email to know what is going on, because her passport is still at the embassy. So we are still waiting to hear from them. By the grace of God, if the visa is approved, which we are praying for them to approve the visa, she will still come. Everything is depends on the embassy. I have a story about embassy, which I'm not going to be talking about right now, but it's a sad one. But I'm still crossing finger. If the passport, if they release a passport and there is visa inside, she will still come. The only thing that will make her not to come this year is if there is no visa inside our passports. We submitted all the documents that they asked. So I don't know what is going on. I actually know what is going on because I've heard stories how this whole thing works. And right now I cannot do anything. We just have to wait and see, because I'm not there. If I go to Nigeria, I know they will definitely give it to her, because as a citizen I will just go directly to the embassy and I will speak to them directly. You guys can still just take her to venue to visit. Yeah, if she visit this year, yeah, because the lady actually invited us, the owner, because the owner of the venue and her husband asked us to visit them when we come to the South Italy again. So we'll be going this December, when we'll be in the South. You guys know that we do travel every Christmas to the South because of my father-in-law. So the kids love to celebrating Christmas with their grandfather. So if if she her visa is released this year, if approved this year, and Probably she was going to spend Christmas with us, so we're still going to take her to the venue to see. It's the bureaucracy behind the whole thing. Embassy thing is just, it's just sad. Is sad, but sometimes some things are out of our control. I'm not in Nigeria. My husband does not work in Nigeria, so just have to wait. That's the thing. If you could live in a cartoon, um, him living alone in that big house. No, he's not alone. The house is big. And where my husband's family, my husband is from a big family. And what I mean by big family, they had like acres of land, like big lands. The grandfather of my husband. So the lands were divided among the brothers, and so the brothers now built. Everyone has their villa. So it's like, let me call it the Aquinos villa. Everyone has their villa, but they live together. They are not far from each other. You just need to cross like a fence to enter the brother's house, the sister's house, the brother's house. So they are all in one place. And my father-in-law, his own place. My brother-in-law lives there as well because it's like a two-story building, or let me just say three floor. So my father-in-law is living in the middle. The down part of the villa where we did not fix it because we are not there. So there is no point of fixing a house where we go there maximum 3 weeks. This is only this year because of the wedding that we stayed there almost a month. So we don't have any reason to decorate and do all of that work, unless in the future if we want to put the house on Airbnb. So my brother-in-law lives upstairs. So my father-in-law is actually not alone because my brother-in-law is there. So he's not alone. Thank God for that. He's not, but even if he's living in that big house, he still have his brothers and sister around him. So he's not really alone. He just wants to just in the house, inside the house, he's alone, but he has his and sister brothers and sister because he just have two brothers that live in the same villa. The other of his brother live in a different place because he sold his own villa. So yeah, he still has a sister, which is my husband's auntie, that is about 95 years old. So they are just living, they live there, they see themselves, even though they are old. Him compound, I think is called compound, I think is called. Yeah, it's yeah, I think is the Queen's compound. I don't know, yeah, it's what it is, but he has his brothers around. He understands. So, and everyone has their own villa inside the whole places. Everyone has their own space. No one is disturbing anyone. If you don't want to see anyone, you don't have to see anyone. So they are just there. So he's not alone. My brother-in-law is in the building. 95 is amazing. Yeah, my husband's aunt is 95, and the thing is that they live long in that family because my husband's grandmother, paterna, not materna, my husband's grandmother, she died at age of I think 105 years. She lived up to 105 years old before she died. So another of my husband's aunts that died few years ago, she's almost 100 before she passed. Just that the other of my husband's uncles that passed, I think one had I don't know if it's cancer, something like that. That one died young, and my father-in-law is 85, 84, 85, if I'm not mistaken, and he has the. I'm even talking about the auntie. One of my husband's uncle that attended our wedding is 98, almost 100, and he's still walking on his feet. I'm telling you guys, he's almost 100 years old and he's walking, he's healthy. He was at the wedding. So 95 is just the other one is actually more than 95. So the Aquinas family, they have this gene. They have a they have a good gene in that family. So they live long. They live long in that family. Thank God for them. But it's a good family. Anyone loves smoking back in the days, so it's amazing. Everyone loved smoking back in the days, so it's amazing they are on the night. The only person that smoked, my father-in-law smoked, but he stopped. The thing is that my husband's family, we call them contadini, means that a lot of them they love eating fresh. Let me just, it's not about food. In fact, let's leave this food matter alone. It's not about food, it's about the gene. I think they have an amazing gene inside them, and the gene was inherited by their grandmother, not because their grandfather died before 90. I think their grandfather died at 70 something years or something like that, but their grandma, my husband's grandmother, lived up more over 100. So I think, in my own point of view, I think the gene that they have, they inherited the gene from their mom and not their dad, because my father-in-law's family, my father-in-law's father died early, um before he got to 100, while the mom died over 100. So I think the gene is from their mom, not basically from their dad. I think it's not about smoking or anything. I think it's a good gene. Good gene plays a good role, a huge role in people's life. They actually smoke. My father-in-law smoked. He stopped early, but he smoked. A lot of them smoked. They smoke, but they stop early. But I don't know about others. But I know very well that my father-in-law smoked when he was young. Then he stopped smoking. Which wedding anniversary will you celebrate now that you have to? I'll be celebrating the first one now, which is 11 years already, because I did not just marry. So this one is just me fulfilling my faith, my desire, and my dream. So my wedding anniversary still stands on 12th of April. I actually wanted to do I wanted us to do this wedding on the same date, but because of Catholic, April is during the Lent period, so they don't wed people during April, especially in Italy. I don't know other country, but Italy during Lenten period, because of the activities, they don't like doing wedding that period. So I will still stick to the one of April, 12th of April, because that is our the first wedding anniversary that we've been celebrating till now. But for the church, when it comes to church parts, is we just have to celebrate um 6th of September, but the wedding anniversary remains 8th of 12th of April, because I can't be celebrating 8th of April and be celebrating 6th of September as well. It's kind of weird. It will be super weird to celebrate both at the same time. So it's still the same of the April on. Yeah, it's what it is, but I am kind of happy. I'm not kind of, I'm happy, I'm relaxed, because this is something I've always wanted to do. And I'm happy that I finally did it. So I don't care about the date. Let's just say the anniversary stand. I will still use the old anniversary as our anniversary, not to complicate things. But I'm happy that we did it. That is out of the way, and that part of my life, the desire, the dream, I've done it, and I'm grateful to God. 11 years flew by. 11 years flew by, my dear. Like I can't believe 11 years. I don't know. Time time runs, eh? Everybody should start living their life, because you think that you have time, but when you look back, you see that everything is just. And this year is almost here. Christina is almost 7. Christina is going to be 7 in 3 months. She's already in primary one. Cosimo is going to secondary school next year. Can you guys imagine that? These kids grow up listed like is they are like YouTube kids. Like they grow up with me here in front of camera. Time flew no time flew by. Christina, that one, very tall. Nobody believes that she's 6, not 7 years because she's very tall and her mouth is like blade. She can use her mouth to cut somebody. This is why I don't want her because if she likes camera and if I bring her on YouTube, I wouldn't. It's she's not that shy. You write a script for and ask her to follow the script. No, she's the type of a baby that when she pick up the camera, she will start like saying whatever that comes to her mind. Do they speak English? They do, but more of Italian, but they understand English. They understand English. They can stay with people that don't speak Italian. They understand everything you say to them, but they find difficult to speak. But they do speak, but they understand everything. They understand everything. They understand English, but they speak more of Italian because that is what they grow. That is their first language, Italian. So, but they understand English, but they don't really speak. But I'm not worried about that because the important thing is that they understand English. They don't speak, but they understand. So if they travel tomorrow, like during this last year, during this time last year, we were in Amsterdam. We went to visit my cousin, and my cousin kid speaks English and Dutch. What about your language? No, my language is not. They will learn my language, which is Igbo language, as time goes. I do speak Igbo to them, but at the moment, I don't really want them to like dive deep. But they will learn eventually because I use Igbo language. I talk to them in Igbo as well. But for now, I want them to, they know Italian, they speak Italian very well. I want them to get to speak English as well. So as time goes, they will learn Igbo because right now it's kind of complicated for them to at school. They hear only English, Italian. At home, I use both language, both Italian and English with them. So imagine if I add my language as well. I see the kid. There's a lot of kids like foreigners kids at school. They don't speak Italian. That's because their parents speak their language. Okay, which is there is nothing wrong with it, but the kids find difficult to cope at school. So I don't want to. They are little, and thank God if I can learn Italian at my old age, it means that before they become adults, they will definitely learn Igbo language. So everything is just step by step. They will learn my language. Thank God there is a lot of videos. I think there's also application where they speak Igbo right now, where people can learn the language. And thank God for AI. AI can help them learn the language as well. So they have, I think learning language now is more easy, and their kids they learn fast. So they will learn my language, but for now, I just want to leave them with Italian and English, which they also learn English at school. So yeah, that is where we are right now. But they are curious, especially Christina. Christina is the one that is curious with language, not really the course, mom. Ni. I'm so nosy. What was your wedding like, and the flavor? Wedding cake. What was your wedding like, and the flavor? The wedding was amazing. Wedding cake. Okay. The wedding cake is vanilla. The flavor is vanilla. Okay, we don't choose a particular because we try to do the things that people will like. So the cream inside, I choose the cream. I choose they call it diplomatic cream. It's like a pastry cream, but with a twist. And the flavor is vanilla and mixed with a little bit of touch of lemon. So it was delicious because the like I said in the South Italy, they when you pick the menu, they also provide cake for you. So I didn't really worry about going for a lot of cake shopping, because at the end of the day, with all the food that was served, people don't really eat cake. And if you guys notice, I didn't take more of the video. This is why I'm still waiting for the official video. Hopefully, the videographer covers everything. During the cake part, they still have a lot of pastries displayed everywhere. So it's a vanilla and the lemon and the cream, pastry cream inside, which is it was delicious. The cake melts in your mouth. Italian don't deal with fondant like America. Oh, you didn't have to buy it. No, I didn't buy. We didn't buy cake separately. Like that is what I was saying. In the South Italy deal with the wedding different. No, I didn't buy. We didn't buy cake separately. The venue provides everything. You just have to pay per person. The rest of the things they provide it. The cake they made the cake. We choose the style from the cake they have. Unless if you want to go and if you want to or bring cake from outside, they won't forbid you if you want to spend extra money bringing cake, rejecting the one they are giving you. So they have a catalog of cakes and design. You choose from the cake, you tell them what to put, and everything, like every flowers you guys saw there is fresh flower, because Italian deal with fresh flower, and the flower on the cake is also fresh flower. The flowers on the venue is they are all fresh flowers, and the flower at the in the church were all fresh flowers. So we didn't buy the cake separately. Unless you want to spend, you can still go ahead and spend extra money and start buying cake outside and bring, but from the menu, from the price you pay, cake is included. Did they allow to take the leftover? Yes, they do. We took a lot of leftover to give to especially Dominico's families members or my friends that want to take some cake. And the pastries that were displayed, yeah, they do. And the mistake we made, because at the end of the day, they were telling the owner, the husbands of the lady, because the lady was the one attending to us all the while. She's the one that I was working with, because the venue was booked online. It's not. We didn't see the venue. I found the venue online. We communicated online. We did a video call. We selected majority of the things online. Before then, we went to visit the venue when we traveled. August. So everything was like it's called visual, right? It's like that. So that is how it I'm interviewing you. Yes, you do. You really interviewing me. Did they allow the leftover? Yeah. So the food, she told the lady told us that we will have asked the takeaway for the food is allowed to take the food if we will have asked. But we didn't know. So we didn't ask. Where we asked was for the cake and the pastries at the other pool, because we used two different swimming pool. The big swimming pool where we cut the cake. They said yes, the cake we were if anyone will have I mean asked to take the food, they will have given us takeaway plate for the food, but nobody asked. So a lot of people end up taking cakes and the pastries that was in the big swimming pool. So yeah, it's allowed. You just need to ask, because if you didn't ask, they will not bother. But if you ask to take things away, they will give you the cake. So a lot of the cake, we took a lot of the cake back home, and the pastries we took a lot and share with Dominica's families that didn't come. Then my friends took flowers. Even they actually allowed them to travel with flowers. They took a lot the flowers that they like. They just picked few flowers. Everyone just pick the flowers that they want and they take them back. Because what happened is that here in Italy, I don't know if it's the same as north is the same as south. The flowers you use to decorate the church, part of the flower will go to your venue. Okay, so and they are all fresh flowers. So the one inside the church, like inside at the altar, is not to be taken away, but the rest of the fresh flower decoration in this church, after the wedding, the person the flower lady will, or men will take the flower from there and take it to the venue. So they will now add it to the venue and use it to decorate the venue, because Italians don't really deal with fake flowers when it comes to their wedding. They love keeping it minimal, or if you have a lot of money, everything will be full with, everything is fresh. They're all like fresh flowers. They love dealing with everything fresh and not fake flowers here in Italy. So yeah, you can take, is allowed to take food home. So continue, ask more questions while I'm still waiting for to pick the kids, because I still have a few minutes to go over and pick the keys. It was the like, I didn't know that the wedding would turn out like, I love the bridesmaid dresses. Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you. I didn't know that like they are all okay. In Itoro is a bit fair in complexion, and the more is a bit fair in complexion, while happiness and Loveland is a bit dark. I didn't, the orange really, burnt orange looks good on black ladies. Where did you find it? Online. My cousin found it online and sent to them to buy it. So everyone just ordered their own online. So they found it online. It was my cousin that helped me, and then and another a friend of mine, Happiness, which is like a sister to me as well. They found it and they sent out the link for everyone to order their own. So yeah, my dress, I made my dress in Nigeria, which almost fucked up. But thank God, at least at the end of the day, I had dress to wear. It was a mistake. I say I sacrifice, I risk a lot in this wedding, but I won't complain much, because I will say thank God that everything turned out well. They are named Happiness, Lovely. That's so good. Yeah, one of them is Happiness, which is a friend that turned to sister. Loveline, she's like a younger sister to me. There is Itoro, which that name you will not get that name, and Imo. That is a typical Nigerian name. So the names are, yeah, they have lovely names. Please tell me they refunded you for the wedding dress. No, 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 no. They didn't, but let me just say thank God that at least it didn't turn out. I risk it all. Everybody warned me, but I don't want to go back. I don't want. Let's just leave the wedding dress, because I can cry here on camera, and I don't want to be the one to make someone lose business and all of that. The mistake is already made. I've learned my lesson, and the wedding dress matter taught me a lot as well. I I learned a lot of things changed inside me because of the wedding dress, because I know the reason why I went there, and it didn't turn out the way I expected. So I actually had to dress. I didn't even say that I have two wedding dress because the first one I arrived was very little, so I had to rush to make this simple one I did. This was not the actual wedding dress I picked. So I have to dress. But let me just leave the wedding dress where it is, because dispute it with the bank. Is that allowed in Italy? No, it's not allowed in Italy. It's Nigerian stuff. As a matter of fact, I actually tried buying reception dress online. I still have the number. I tried buying reception dress online. I saw the one it was too good to be true, but I didn't listen to my gut. I went ahead and paid 200 euro. Like I said, it was too good to be true. 200 euro for that beautiful dress. They put their WhatsApp number. I paid. They sent IBAN. I paid. And then after payment, that was when I realized that it was fraud. That is when I realized that they just took my money. They refused to reply. I contacted my bank. My bank did their own research and said there is nothing they can do, that the money is gone. The money is gone. The bank cannot refund me because I did the payment. for myself. So the money is gone. For the wedding dress is another story, but I don't want to tell the story of wedding dress because thank God I have wedding dress to charge. But the other one, oh, WhatsApp number is a red flag. I've learned my lesson. I will never try that nonsense again. Never in my life will I order something through WhatsApp. TikTok, from TikTok to WhatsApp. I will never, ever, ever try it again. Never again will I try something like that. Even though the person said we are real, I will never try, and I will never advise anybody to try something like that again. It's risk. So my money just got boom. Not only my money, even my cousin's money self. My cousin also got duped by the same because we bought she bought a dress from them at the same time I also ordered mine, and our money just vanished like that. So it's what it is. I've learned my lesson. This, like I said, this wedding have taught me a lot of things, both my personal life, both my friendship life, both my inner self, discovering myself and knowing the things. Like it's like a whole new me, like a lot open. I learned a lot, and this one didn't also teach me a lot of things. So, will you not vlog on your iPhone, only on camera? I will start vlogging on my iPhone right now because I don't have camera anymore until I have money to buy camera. Which asking my husband for money for camera is not the things I want to do right now. But I really wish to have a camera, but for now, I will start because my phone is full. Okay, I want to vlog, but my phone is full of stuff. I refuse to delete them, even though I've downloaded them on computers. But I still refuse to delete memories I have on my phone, and my kids' memories are every. My phone is packed with things. So vlogging is like I don't have little to. I have very little space. So if I'm changing the iPhone again, I want to go for the max, the one, the highest one. That is what I will go for. So that is why vlogging is kind of because my phone is packed with things. But I will try to empty some space and will start vlogging with my iPhone because that is what I will do now that I don't have camera anymore until I have money to buy camera. Yeah, because I've spent with I push too much, and now I'm going for another course that I want to do. So that course is more important than camera right now. Unless miracle happen and camera fall from heaven, which is almost impossible. So yeah, I will start vlogging with my phone. I will start vlogging with my phone. I will go back and I will start vlogging with my phone. This is why I'm coming live. Like now, I was live yesterday and I'm live again today. Probably tomorrow I will be live. There was zero Nigerian food at your wedding since is an no zero Nigerian food. There is no zero, like zero Nigerian food. There is no Nigerian food. But it was experience for my guests. Okay, so it was experience for them as well, getting to experience Italian wedding because a lot of them, 99% of them haven't never experienced Italian wedding. So it's experience for them getting to experience Italian wedding. It was lovely. It's a different thing. It's a different atmosphere. Everything was different. So they enjoy it. But I didn't have any Nigerian food menu, but they love everything that was served. So it was experience. Sometimes we just need to have experience. So I love Nigerian wedding for the food over Italians. Because you've experienced American Italian wedding. That is why I'm saying if you want to experience real Italian wedding, you should go to South Italy to experience real Italian wedding. That is where you will see the real Italian wedding. For the foods, Italian wedding, South Italian wedding is for the food is more than Nigerian wedding for food. I tell you this for a fact because I've attended different Italian wedding, South Italian wedding. So when you talk about food and wedding, you should explain South Italian wedding and food. That is when you will know that Nigerian is actually playing when it comes to wedding. We haven't reached South Italian wedding. I'm talking about complete menu. South Italian wedding food is more than Nigerian wedding food. I tell you. So it's what it is. People just need to experience different things, have experience, different cultures experience. As in Nigeria, I tell you that South Italian wedding, it's more than Nigerians when it comes to wedding. Yes. As a Nigeria that was born and brought up in Nigeria, South Italian is more. I love Nigerian wedding. The meat pie over pasta. South Italian way does not serve you only pasta. South Italian has different variety of foods, not just pasta, pasta, pasta. You will go there, you will see different things that you never know that exist. I tell you this for a fact. You know, I it's you just need to experience it, because not in a land area, because those people don't the Milano area, they don't have any culture. You take it to the restaurant and that is it for their wedding. You need to experience if you want to have Italian wedding experience. Sure, attend for South Italy. Did C&C give a speech? No, we don't really. I don't really. What is C&C couple? C&C, is it couple? Do you mean couple? I just think, no, the kids. No, 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 no. Cosmo and Christina. No, no, they don't. No, they didn't. No, 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 they didn't. They enjoyed themselves. They had fun. They were very happy. And yeah, no, nobody. It's only me that just thank my guests that fly all over just to attend the wedding. I just thank them and thank my in-laws that was there that came to celebrate with us. So yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, hopefully, if because I'm just looking out the window because 5 minutes the kids will start coming out. Anyway, they're not out yet. No, they didn't give speech, the kids. They don't even want to. Christina will have given speech if I gave her speech, because Christina loves talking, but Cosmo is shy. Like Cosmo is very, very shy, so he wouldn't even accept even if I offered him to give a speech. So I will try to let you guys know more of Christina, because you guys know more of Cosmo. But Christina, you guys need to see that tiny small baby that was born like yesterday. She is not a big girl. Let me not use the word big girl, because she's still a baby. She's still my baby, but she's grown a lot. Like Christina have grown a lot, a lot. Christina have grown a lot, and I can't wait to bring her here to say hello to you guys. She's looking forward to it. Like she really wants to speak to you guys. It's what it is. But thank God the wedding, everything was successful, more than what I expected. Glory be to God. I'm happy. And all the guests were happy. And yeah, it's what it is. Thank God for everything. Do you want more kids? No, 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 no. I do not want to hear anything kids. Biko, please, please, please. No kids. No, I'm done with kids. I'm done having kids. Everything about kids, I am done. Thank you. I close having kids. I want to live my life. I want to open my studio. I want to run my business. I want to I have so many things I want to do right now, and kids is not part of it. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. If thank you for joining me, and tomorrow we'll continue this conversation on live tomorrow. Okay, I'll be live around this time as well tomorrow. Let me go pick them because they started coming out. Thank you so much. If I always appreciate you, thank you. Have a good evening or morning in the America is afternoon right now, morning, something like that. Bye there. Bye.